Hi everyone, it's Rachel and Anthony.
Hello.
From Don't Crop Me Now. And today we're going to do an update about our composting system. This is because we spent quite a bit of time really over the weekend trying to sort this area out. And as you can see, we use a 3-bay composting system. In the first bay here, we've got the oldest compost, which is just about ready to be used. In this bay here, we have our newest compost. All the stuff in here was only put together over the weekend. And then the final bay here is everything that was in the centre that has been turned into here. So that is why a 3-bay system is so productive, because you can have one area that is essentially storing compost that is just about ready or ready to be used, one actively area to be loading up, and one which gives you somewhere to turn the compost. So the reason why it took us so long to turn this really was because this bay here was actually completely full with leaves that we collected for our leaf mulch. So we had to find somewhere to put these leaves so we could basically vacate this bay. And you can see that when we've turned this in here, that it definitely is not completely broken down. There's still a lot of matter that isn't broken down at all. And one of the mistakes that we actually made with this is I think it dried out quite a lot. And if the moisture is lost in a heap, all that microbial activity will cease. And we left the lid over, these lids, we left these on for quite a while, and I think it just dried out too much. So when we turned everything over into this heap, we did actually water the layers. So you can see now it's actually a lot better. So I would expect that this heap will drop quite a bit over the coming weeks. Everything that we've got in this section here is completely brand new over the weekend. There's a lot of green material in this. So this compost bay here is full really from about November onwards. It was everything that we were collecting really at the end of the season. So this isn't really, I would say, like last year's compost. It's the end of season compost. So I'd probably count this as most within 1 year. So you can see here that there probably is a good, probably over a ton, I would imagine, in this section, probably just over a ton. So it's quite a good amount of compost. And within, from what we've got here and this active heap, we would hope that, I'm really hoping this year that we can reach that 2-ton mark. We do use this compost predominantly for mulching on our no-dig beds, but also in some tubs for growing things in general, particularly for our potatoes that we grow in the 30-litre tubs. So we're in June now and we've planted the majority of our beds out, and you can see where this bed has got this mulch on the top of it, and this is some of our compost here, which has got a lovely structure, not many weeds, and really helps with the nutrition and the microbial life of the soil. And here is our leaf mulch storage. So obviously this leaf mulch is nowhere near finished, and you can see on here where it's quite dried out that some of these are still quite large particles. If we have a look at here, this one has definitely been shredded down a little bit more. But we have got, if we look here, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these large bags. And how big are these, Auntie? Is it 250 litres? 300 litres. So I wouldn't imagine that these would drop down more than half of this volume. I do think it's dropped down the majority of the volume that it would have done already in the main. So this should provide us with a lot of good material to make potting compost out of. And that's one of the main things we are hoping to use this leaf mulch for. We're hoping that it will provide a peat-free alternative so we don't have to buy in as much compost. Mainly because obviously that's good for the environment, but also because it's incredibly expensive now to buy compost. So we're hoping this will help on the purse strings as well. So if you've enjoyed the video today, please like, comment and subscribe. It only takes a minute, but it really helps our channel. Take care everyone. Bye.
Bye.